Mahogany, the 11 to 10 favourite. Desirable 7 to 1. Pebbles 15 to 2. Capricorn Bell 11 to 1. Seattle Siren 14s. Miss Bewley and Shoot Clear 16 to 1. Betsy Bay 20s. Glowing with Pride 25 to 1 and 33 is bar.
And yes, Miss Silka Key and Cash Asmussen were the last to go in for this 1984 1,000 guineas. The flag up and away they go, and away to an incredibly level break. No one's going to suffer from a paltry start. And in the early part of the race, it's Alain Lecoeur who sent Mycel Reem on. Mycel Reem in the lead from Pebbles, close behind these. Come Glowing with Pride, they've come a furlong already, and it's a terrific pace. After the three leaders, Capricorn Bell is well placed, then Miss Silka Key, but it's Mycel Reem making it. Glowing with Pride is second, and Pebbles is third, and Capricorn Bell is fourth. Desirable comes next. Towards the rear of the field, and just about last is Seattle Siren. Also towards the rear is Rocket Alert. But they're all in a heap, all well grouped together, with Mycel Reem, the Salisbury winner, continuing to make it. Mycel Reem and Alain Lecoeur as they come on down towards the final 5 furlongs in the 1,000 guineas. Mycel Reem in the lead. Pebbles only just behind. Then Desirable making ground on the far side is Mahogany, the favourite. Spot that white noseband. But with Mycel Reem still in command, it's back to the grandstand and Graham.
And Joe Mercer on Mahogany going very easily indeed at this stage. Mycel Reem there, though, from Glowing with Pride, and then next to the rails is Mahogany, and here she goes. Pebbles coming with her. Walter Swinburne on Shoot Clear, tracking Mahogany. Look at him go through on that gap that Joe Mercer made. Mycel Reem has the advantage. They're at the bushes, 2.5 to go. Mycel Reem from Mahogany. Joe now down in the drive position. Betsy Bay comes out of the pack. Pebbles throws down a challenge. Shoot Clear is done with. Desirable comes with a run, but it's Mycel Reem in the lead. Mahogany getting squeezed out there by Pebbles, who's hanging across to the rails. They've got just over a furlong to go, and it's Pebbles who stormed through. Pebbles from Mycel Reem. Mahogany back in third place. Desirable finishing well. Pebbles putting daylight between herself and her rivals there in this general accident 1,000 guineas. It's Pebbles a long way clear from Mycel Reem. Desirable and Shoot Clear at the line. Pebbles is the winner. Mycel Reem second. Desirable third. Shoot Clear 4. Betsy Bay 5. Then came Miss Bewley and Marathon. Mahogany in the mid division. The back markers were Seattle Siren, Miss Silka Key, and last of all was Cambridge Lodge. And so the result of this general accident 1,000 guineas. It's a win for number 15, Pebbles, owned by Captain Marcos Lemos, trained here at Newmarket by Clive Britton and ridden by Philip Robinson. Red at the Warren Hill stud. Second was number 10, Mycel Reem, ridden by Alain Lecoeur. In fact, officially it's a photograph for second place, with Desirable also in that photograph for second place. Pebbles has turned out to win this general accident, a 1,000 guineas.
And then away. Fast break towards the outside by Lady of the House. Lady of the House towards the outside. Sign of Life on the inner. Leipzig just in behind them, and Desirable right up with them. And Sign of Life going on now from Leipzig. Leipzig taking on Sign of Life already. Then comes Desirable. Then just in behind them, Pebbles, Lester Piggott being chased by Katie's, Philip Robinson. And then behind them, Lady of the House, who's lost ground. Shane's Billy is the back marker with L'Orangerie at the moment, and Leipzig is the clear leader. Leipzig, as they pass the 5 furlong marker from Pebbles in second place. Then comes Desirable on the inside of Katie's. Then Sign of Life, and then Speedy Girl making ground, and then So Fine being chased along by Christy Roach. Then Lady of the House, then Shane's Billy, and last L'Orangerie as they round the home turn now into the straight in the Coronation Stakes, and it's Leipzig in the lead from Pebbles. Katie's on the outside, and then Desirable. Then comes Sign of Life and Speedy Girl into the straight, and Leipzig with the advantage, and a commanding advantage at the moment from Pebbles in second. Katie's there coming towards the stand side. They're coming to the 2 furlong marker now, and it's Pebbles who's come to take it up now. Pebbles the leader from Katie's in second. Behind them comes Speedy Girl putting in a run, and So Fine coming with a run on the stand side. It's Pebbles from Katie's, the winner of the English 2000 and the English 1000 and the Irish 1000. It's Philip Robinson getting the upper hand on Katie's now from Lester Piggott, and it's Katie's going away from Pebbles, and Philip Robinson being proved right. Katie's is the winner from Pebbles in second. So Fine is third. Desirable 4. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Speedy Girl came next, and then Leipzig, and then Shane's Billy, and then Sign of Life, and then Lady of the House, and L'Orangerie was last. And so the result of the Coronation Stakes was first number 2, Katie's, owned by Mr. Terry Ramsden, trained by Mick Brown and written by Philip Robinson. Second was number 3, Pebbles, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Clive Britton and written by Lester Piggott. And third was number 11, So Fine, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by David O'Brien and written by Christy Roach. Fourth was number 1, Desirable.
They go, and Loup Enchanté comes out a little slow. So also does Miramar Reef. But they were only left a couple of lengths or so, and straight into the lead goes the pacemaker Cataldi. It's Cataldi cutting out the pace, already some 4 or 5 lengths clear of stablemate Raft in second. Then the favourite Free Guest settles down in third. Then behind her showing 4 is Elegadaire, 5 Ptolomeo. Then 6 Cannes, 7 Romildo, 1 of 4 for France. Followed by another Frenchman, Palace Music, on the outside of Morcon. They're going a tremendous gallop. They've covered 2 furlongs already, and it's Cataldi blazing the trail, well clear of Raft 2, Free Guest 3, Elegadaire 4, Cannes 5, then Ptolomeo 6, Romildo 7. After these come Morcon, then Miramar Reef on the outside, Hatim on the rails, then Bob Back. Behind Bob Back towards the outside is Pebbles with Palace Music, and the last 2 are both Frenchmen, Carrier Law and Loup Enchanté. They're coming now down towards the halfway point in this Dubai Champion Stakes, and still out in front where he's been throughout so far is Cataldi, the pacemaker, really setting a tremendous gallop from Raft in second place. Behind these 2, Lester Piggott has the favourite Free Guest well placed in third. Those are the first 3, and here's Graham.
A lot of daylight between Cataldi and Raft, and then in the white face, the jockey Lester Piggott on Free Guest back in third place. Hatim makes ground. They've got 3 furlongs to go, and it's Cataldi really stretching them from Raft. Then Hatim third, so it's Khalid Abdullah 1, 2, 3 in the Dubai Champion Stakes. Then comes Free Guest, also trying to make up ground is Elegadaire. Just in behind these, Romildo coming with a run. They race down into the dip. They've got a furlong and a half to go, and Cataldi is coming back to his field, challenged now by Raft. Free Guest is edging towards the centre of the track. Romildo is staying on well. Hatim is under pressure. Palace Music with the white face on the very wide outside. They're inside the final furlong, and Palace Music finishing very fast. Also finishing very fast on the very wide outside is Pebbles, and Palace Music goes on from Pebbles as they go up towards the line. Palace Music and Pebbles. Palace Music the winner. Pebbles is second. Raft is third. Then Cataldi 4, Free Guest 5, Romildo 6, Morcon 7, Ptolomeo 8, Hatim 9, Elegadaire 10. Then came Carrier Law, and the back markers include Miramar Reef. Also towards the rear was Loup Enchanté, who was struggling virtually throughout, and also Bob Back. And so the result of this Dubai Champion Stakes, it's a win for number 13, Palace Music, owned by Mr. Nelson Bunker Hunt, trained in France by Patrick Bianco, ridden by Yves Saint-Martin. His first victory in England this season, but his third in the Champion Stakes, having won it with Flying Water in 77 and Veyran in 81. Officially, it's a photo between Palace Music and number 17, Pebbles, who's owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained here at Newmarket by Clive Britton and ridden by Philip Robinson. That's the 1-2. I think we'll find that Raft was third, but that's close as well, because the pacemaker Cataldi lasted very well indeed to be in that photo for third place. But Palace Music with the white face.
Pebbles the final show, and Lester Piggott goes straight into the lead on Comanche Run. So it's Comanche Run settling down in the lead from Pebbles on the inside. Then comes Costly Lesson, and finally Bob Back. And Lester clearly setting out to stretch this filly to the limit, to test her stamina to the utmost as he races towards the mile pole in this Prince of Wales Stakes, and passes it, Comanche Run, from Pebbles, Costly Lesson, and Bob Back, going a good pace. The 1984 St. Ledger winner from the 1984 1,000 Guineas winner, with Costly Lesson quite close in third for Ireland, and Bob Back equally close to Costly Lesson in fourth, and they're racing past the 6 furlong marker. Comanche Run from Pebbles and Costly Lesson and Bob Back, and racing towards the 5 now. Comanche Run from Pebbles, with Costly Lesson going up on the outside of Pebbles. Bob Back, the back marker, and now racing towards the 4th furlong marker in this Prince of Wales Stakes. And it's Comanche Run in the lead from Costly Lesson and Pebbles and Bob Back. Swinging towards the home turn now, Comanche Run, with Costly Lesson second, then Steve Cawthon biding his time on the inside on Pebbles, then comes Bob Back. Racing into the home stretch now, Comanche Run from Costly Lesson and Pebbles. Pebbles going very well in behind Comanche Run and Costly Lesson as they race towards the 2 furlong pole. It's Comanche Run from Costly Lesson and Pebbles. Pebbles coming there strongly now to challenge Comanche Run. Lester Piggott looks over his left shoulder, and Pebbles is coming to challenge Comanche Run now as they race towards the furlong pole. It's Comanche Run from Pebbles. Lester Piggott from Steve Cawthon. Steve Cawthon challenging now, and here comes Bob Back on the stand side. Comanche Run from Pebbles, and Bob Back putting in a tremendous run on the stand side. He's going to be very close, and Bob Back just created the shock of the meeting. Bob Back has won it from Comanche Run and Pebbles, who are in a photo for second and third. So the result of the Prince of Wales Stakes, first number 1, Bob Back, owned by Mr. Antonio Balzarini, trained by Mick Jarvis and ridden by Bruce Raymond, and a photo for second place between Comanche Run and Pebbles. Well, here's one for the bookmakers. My goodness. It'll be a while before they give their money back that they've earned over this one. Bob Back, the sensational winner of the Prince of Wales.
August leads from Pebbles in second place, and Bob Back third, and Rainbow Quest settled at the rear of the field in fourth place. So it's August, really setting quite a sensible gallop early on. 5 lengths clear from Pebbles in second, Bob Back third, and Rainbow Quest racing on an even keel back in fourth place. They've completed just over a quarter of a mile, and August leads from Pebbles in second place, and then Bob Back third, and Rainbow Quest back in fourth place. No change then in the order as they continue their run down the far side of the Coral Eclipse. A mile and a quarter is the trip. £100,000 in added prize money, and August the leader from Pebbles in second place, then Bob Back in third, and Rainbow Quest just in fourth place. Jockey Alan Leclerc with the pink cap making up a little bit of ground as they begin the sweep out of the back straight. It's still August, though, in the lead, maintaining it from Pebbles in second, Bob Back third, and Rainbow Quest fourth. They sweep out of the back straight, and Pebbles getting a little bit closer, but you can see from that camera angle she's still some 3 to 4 lengths behind August. And Rainbow Quest makes ground to go on the outside of Bob Back, and this is going to be a sprint finish. August, the pacemaker, has lasted really too long, and it was just over 4 to race. Still has the call over Pebbles in second. Rainbow Quest is going to swing a bit wide, and Bruce Raymond's going to come on the inside on Bob Back. And with just over 3 to race, Pebbles and Steve Cawthon's got a lot of horse underneath him, but so too is Alan Leclerc on Rainbow Quest, and Bob Back are going to try and do them for speed. August's pacemaking roll is done as Steve Cawthon goes for home on Pebbles, and she's really quickening now, and Rainbow Quest just caught a bit flat-footed there. With just 2 to race, it's Pebbles from Rainbow Quest. Bob Back in third, now switch to the outside and trying to stay on. But it's Pebbles with a call by a length, by 2 lengths. Rainbow Quest can find no more and looks surely held. Bob Back will have to sprout wings from there, but Pebbles out in front. She's beginning to tie up, perhaps running a bit lazy, but now she's getting into gear. The crowd are roaring. Steve Cawthon's coming home. The race is going to be for second place, but Pebbles is going to win it. And coming up towards the line, Pebbles is the winner. Pebbles the winner from Rainbow Quest in second place. Bob Back finished third, and so Pebbles, the 7-2 winner of this Coral Eclipse, has laid the jinx of fillies in this race. She's stormed home to win on Ladies' Day. Pebbles the winner, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained at Newmarket by Clive Britton and ridden by Steve Cawthon. And there, poor old Lester Piggott just passing Steve. Lester coming back the short way, not having taken part in the race. A disconsolate Lester there, you can see. But there's the winner, Pebbles, as I say, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained at Newmarket by Clive Britton. Steve Cawthon's 90th winner of the season.
Banker just the favourite by a quarter of a point. Under starters orders for the Dubai Champion Stakes, and they're away. 1.25 miles straight across the flat. Let's see who is the first to go on. It's tight for the early lead. Slip Anchor, the Derby winner, is right up there. Slip Anchor from one of the Frenchmen on the outside, which is Vertige. Slip Anchor the leader, then comes Vertige. Vin de France is very close over on the far side, tucked in just behind the leaders is Comanche Run, bidding for this $1 million bonus. They've come 1.5 furlongs now in the champion. And Steve Cawthon has Slip Anchor out in front from Supreme Leader now going up in pursuit. Then comes Comanche Run in third. After these 3 is Vin de France. Then comes Vertige after these Palace Music last year's winner. The last 4 are the fillies Zyzophon and Helen Street and Pebbles, and last of all the outsider Art Edict. But it's Slip Anchor blazing the trail. They've covered 2.5 furlongs already, and the time will be fast. It's Slip Anchor out in front. Leicester, though, has Comanche Run right in the leader's sights in second now. Supreme Leader is third. Then comes Palace Music, followed after these by Vin de France. After Vin de France, on the near side is Art Edict and Pebbles. Helen Street creeping up over on the far side. They're passing the 5 furlong marker, and with Slip Anchor, the Derby winner, still in front, with Comanche Run very close indeed. Then comes Supreme Leader. Back to the stands, and Graham.
track record could be in sight here as Slip Anchor goes for home. From Comanche Run in second, Supreme Leader being rode along in third. Behind these comes Van de France 4, and then Zyzophon and Helen Street, and Pebbles getting closer next to the rails. Coming with a tremendous run next to the rails is Pebbles, moving through sweetly to go to dispute third place, and Lester Piggott asks Comanche Run for extra effort. They've still got over 2.5 furlongs to go, and next to the rails it's Slip Anchor and Steve Cawthon. Comanche Run is beaten, and Helen Street up on the outside goes on, and coming inside the final furlong it's Helen Street and Pebbles, and Pat Henry is looking round. This is very, very cheeky indeed. Comanche Run is beaten, forget that. Coming inside the final furlong, it's Pebbles drawing right away from Slip Anchor, Palace Music and Helen Street, and as they come inside the final furlong, the Dubai Champion Stakes is going to be won by Sheikh Mohammed, with Pat Henry riding Pebbles to impressive victory. Pebbles the winner, Slip Anchor second, Palace Music third, Helen Street 4. Behind these came Vertige in 5, then Zyzophon and Van de France. Comanche Run beat only 2. Those two were Art Edict, the rank outsider, and the Supreme Leader, one of the early leaders. And so the outcome of a sensational Dubai Champion Stakes. It's a win for number 4, Pebbles, the 9-2 winner of this Dubai Champion Stakes, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained here at Newmarket by Clive Britton and ridden by Pat Edery. Pat's tremendous run of success continuing. Second, I think we'll find, was number 5, Slip Anchor, officially a photo for second place.
And Harvey and Brough, a majority win there. Dave Johnson, whom do you like?
Well, speaking of prices, I'm surprised that the folks here have made Pebbles the favorite. Greenton is the second choice at 5-2. We've had an afternoon of giants with Piquet and Cordero and Velazquez and Neil Drysdale, who won one of the earlier races in Lucas. I'm going to say that Charlie Whittingham is going to join that illustrious bunch this afternoon. I picked the English-bred Greenton, and I believe that he's going to make amends for his disappointing last 4 showings. And remember, the pace will show up on the upper right-hand side of your screen. If it's very fast, it'll be red and cooking. If it's icy cold, it'll be bluish.
That'll fit the weather also. $900,000 to the winner. The total purse $2 million. Pebbles supplemented for $240,000 to earn a chance to win that $900,000 prize for first place. Well, the Europeans feel this will be their...
There are 2 more behind them. There's England's Pebbles. Come on, the Blues did not escort her all the way to the starting gate. Perhaps they shall reunite after this event. 1 mile and 1/2. They'll be going around 3 turns here. They've got a pretty good run to the first turn. About, I'd say, 2 furlongs before they hit that first turn. And then they round that one and come by the stands for the first time, and then another complete circuit around this 7-furlong oval here at Aqueduct. The turf course is 7 furlongs. If you're new to racing, that calculates to 7/8 of a mile. Now Theatrical, a little bit reluctant to move into the starting gate. And Lester Piggott, he will be 50 years old on Tuesday. They're all in line. Getting in. And they're up. And Persian Tierra is going out for the early lead. Who's for Dinner is there. There goes Teleprompter now, and he's up to take the lead. Teleprompter sprints clear quickly by 3 as they head for the first turn. Who's for Dinner now moving into second. Strawberry Road is now third toward the inside. That farther back, Persian Tierra has now settled into 4th position. Lashkari is 5th on the outside. Greenton is steadied. Danger's Hour is 7th in between horses. Theatrical is 8th on the outside. Bob Back is now racing in 9th position. By him on 3 wide round the turn. Chernazar is in between horses, now racing 11th. And Pebbles is 12th at this point. Sharon 4 is 13th on the outside. Morjan 14th and last as they pass us for the first time. Tony Ives has Teleprompter out where he wants to be. He's trying to throttle that speed. The lead is 4.5 lengths as they pass us for the first time. Who's for Dinner is rated off the lead in second. And toward the inside, Strawberry Road is tucked nicely in third. Persian Tierra is still racing in 4th. Greenton has racing room now, and he moves through on the inside from 5th. Lashkari, between horses, now races in 6th position. Then Theatrical caught wide going into the second turn. The field heading for the backstretch, and now they're getting to Teleprompter. His lead's been cut to 2.5 lengths. Who's for Dinner now has asked for more run, and he moves strongly, now racing in second. Strawberry Road in hand and racing in third. Persian Tierra. There goes Greenton now, and Pinkai puts him in gear. Theatrical just 3.5 lengths off the lead. Sharon Poor, and he's picking off horses one by one. Danger's Hour is there. Lashkari just 4 lengths off the lead. And Pebbles, she'll need racing room. She's in tight toward the rail, just 3 lengths off the lead as the field moves into the final turn. It's still Teleprompter, who's for dinner in Greenton. They're both chasing him now. Persian Tierra right there on the outside. Strawberry Road. Danger's Hour between horses, looming boldly in 6th position. Pebbles still needs racing room. She's just 3 lengths off the lead. Then it's Theatrical and Lashkari as the field turns for home. Greenton charging after Teleprompter. Pebbles with racing room now, and a daring move by Pat Edery, and Pebbles has taken the lead. It's Pebbles now in front. Strawberry Road coming after it from the outside. Strawberry Road and Pebbles, they're dueling to the finish. Pebbles is game and determined. Strawberry Road driving hard. They're running out of ground. England Super Filly. Pebbles has won it. And Pebbles saving every bit of ground. Pat Edery, a daring move at the top of the stretch, moved her through a narrow opening as the field turned for home and went on to victory in this $2 million Turf Classic.
Pebbles, the unofficial winner. A day for the ladies. They supplemented her at $240,000. They predicted that when she makes her move, she comes out like shot out of a cannon, and indeed she did down the stretch.
And it's a new track record of 2 minutes and 27 seconds. That's clips more than a full second off of the old one, which was set by the brilliant Bowl Game. Let's watch this daring stretch drive. And you're going to watch Pebbles now, who is 5th on the inside, jockey wearing the maroon colors. And he has nowhere to go but on the inside if he's going to win it. And watch Pebbles come through. I wonder if the gelding Come On the Blues is watching and cheering, as many in the crowd here are. 2-1 favorite on the tote board. Teleprompter stops. Greenton doesn't have it, but now here comes Strawberry Road. Strawberry Road with Cawthon on the outside, charging up in the final strides. What a stretch duel as Pat Edery brings Pebbles from way, way back. This horse was blocked early, stayed on the rail, saved the ground, and then held off Strawberry Road for a fabulous victory for the 4-year-old champion from across the sea.
And it appeared the 5-horse Morjan, another foreign entry, finished 3rd. Pebbles, Sheikh Mohammed, Al Maktoum with trainer Clive Britton. Britton said if this race were held in England, she'd be a 3-2 favorite, lad. Well, she went out 2-1. 8th win in 15 starts for Pebbles. The unofficial results: Pebbles first, Strawberry Road, and Morjan, and all foreign domination of this Turf Classic.
Strawberry Road coupled in the wagering with Bob Back and Theatrical. And a track record, and that was a really outstanding performance, clipping 1 1/5 seconds off the track record.
They shipped Pebbles 35 pounds heavy, a cushion for the trip. Wisely done.
On the inside, wearing saddlecloth 11 in the maroon colors, saving ground. A beautiful ride by Pat Edery, and watch as Pebbles slips through on the inside, passing Teleprompter, and on to victory.
Well, Teleprompter winning at 1.25 miles in the Arlington Million, and would have won at that distance today, but maybe that extra was a bit too much for him.
And check the European style of riding, much different than the low American way jockeys sit on the horses over here. Now down to Brough Scott.
Well, here's the winning team. Pat Edery, the winning jockey. Clive.
And it's official, and for the millions watching in Great Britain live, this telecast: Pebbles 640 to win, 420 to place, and 320 to show. Strawberry Road, a gallant run, 480 and 340, and Morjan, the outsider, finishes 3rd at 1060. Coming up, the $3 million Breeders' Cup Classic.